Hey, I want to give you a little insight about something that I do right before I start anything in my business. Actually, anything in my life, but I want to share it with you in the context of business. And I do this whether I'm getting ready to start a webinar. I do this right before I go on stage for my events. We just had our live retreat with our accelerators, and I did this right before they all came in. And I want to share this with you like I'm working on a webinar right now, and I'm doing it right before I work on that project. So maybe it's a little project in your business. But here's what I do, and I spend at least 5 minutes right before I start this, if not more, and I get sensual. Not sexual, sensual. And all that simply means is how do you engage your 5 senses so that you bring all of you to the work that you're doing in that moment, right? So one of the things that I do typically, right, I'm sitting here at my desk, I'm working on my webinar, for example, on that little project. I've got the window right in front of me. So to engage my sight, I simply look outside. Sometimes I might even go out back. You can see our backyards right through there. I might even go out back and I just might look around me just to really engage with what am I seeing? What do I not normally see? And just really engage my sight. Smell, one of my favorite things that I keep on my desk is a bottle of jasmine rose water. I love it. Just give it a few spritz, take a deep breath, and I engage the sense of smell. The sense of smell is one of our most powerful senses. It really engages a lot of creativity and inspiration that our brain cannot tap into. Hearing, I'll often throw on a dance break so that I can hear the sounds and hear the rhythm, and I can get my body moving in that direction. Touch, I have a whole vase and a whole bouquet of feathers, and I'll just enjoy the soft feeling of a feather or maybe a rose or flowers or something like that I'll have sitting on my desk. So I engage that sense as well as taste. A lot of times I'll have my green shake on my desk or nice chocolate, dark chocolate with sea salt, something like that. And I will engage all of my senses to make sure that I'm bringing all of me to my project. When we just bring our brain to the project, it's very limited. A lot of times it's really hard to work through and get things done when we're only engaging our brain. That's a big part of what we need to do, but there's so much more to us than our brain. And whenever you're working on any project, making sure that you bring all of you to it, because you can give a lot more with a lot less effort. So if it feels like you're pushing a boulder up the hill, there's a good chance that you're only engaging your brain and relying on thinking your way through something, and you're not feeling your way through it as well. Thinking and feeling, we want both of those, the yin and yang of business, we want both of those to exist at the same time. So what senses can you engage, and how can you do that with whatever project you're working on right now or getting ready to work on today? Whether it's writing a letter or creating an email or doing a Facebook Live, whatever that is, how can you engage all of your senses? When you bring all of you to that space, you create a container to receive your viewers, your participants, your clients, your prospects, and your community. Creates for a much better experience for them and for you. So have a lot of fun being sensual in your business. Not sexual, but sensual. Comment below and let me know some of the tips that you have for engaging your senses to bring all of you, or what you might be researching as a way to get started in this practice.